All right, so the storm is a few days away, especially for here in the Carolinas. But of course, experts are telling you that now is the time to prepare. Otherwise, you might end up with some real damage. WFMY News 2's Amber Lake is joining us live after talking with a landscaping company who spent the day helping folks around the Triad get ready.
So my photographer and I set out to find you a pretty good example of what a potentially hazardous situation may look like during a storm. And we found one. We have a tree behind me with some limbs that are hanging over the power line. Now, in the case of winter weather or maybe a strong storm with some wind, those limbs could fall onto the cord, causing an outage in the area. And experts say in order to prevent situations like this, you need to take action now. Every day, Dylan's tree service is out in the Triad, cutting down trees and limbs to prevent outages, damage, and injuries.
Most of the time when a storm comes through, what it's going to do is it's going to attack the weaker trees and the weaker limbs.
Co-owner Dalton Dillon says it's important to take precautions now ahead of the winter months and ahead of Hurricane Ian.
We want to save lives and save homes and cars and that sort of stuff. So just be proactive. Don't wait till the last minute.
Our weather team says Hurricane Ian could mainly be a rain event in our area with possible gusty winds. Duke Energy says that's what causes power outages.
Trees are one of the biggest causes of power outages on our system, and that's why we have to trim them year round, because if we didn't, we'd see even more outages. So that's a big focus for us as a utility, is to make sure that we're being proactive in how we do that.
Just look up and look down is what we tell people. When you look up, if all the leaves are falling off, but they're not falling off any of the other trees, that's an obvious sign that the tree's under stress. There may be something wrong. Or if it's dropping lots of branches, definitely something you want to keep an eye on. And look at the ground. If the ground around the trees is starting to pull up, you may have an issue of the tree starting to uproot.
Both Duke Energy and Dillon's Tree Service say that over the last few days, they've seen an increase in calls ahead of this storm. And both tell me that it's important to note you need to call a licensed professional to help you with those unwanted trees and limbs.